The Lost Colony of Roanoke, America's oldest unsolved mystery prologue. A promise never kept. Imagine leaving your family on a distant island at the edge of the known world. You promise them you will return soon, just a few months, perhaps a year at most. You sail away carrying their hopes, their survival, and their future. But when you finally come back, years later, the island is silent. Homes stand empty. Paths are overgrown. Not a single person remains. No bodies. No graves. No signs of struggle. Just one strange word carved into wood: Croatoan. This is not folklore or legend. This is the real and chilling mystery of the Lost Colony of Roanoke. Chapter 1. England's dream of a new world. In the late 16th century, Europe was gripped by ambition. Spain dominated the New World, and England was desperate to claim land of its own. Queen Elizabeth I approved expeditions to establish England's first permanent settlement in North America. The goal was bold: expand England's influence, secure trade routes, and rival Spanish power. Roanoke Island, off the coast of present-day North Carolina, was chosen as the site for this daring experiment. It was remote, strategic, and hidden from Spanish patrols. In 1587, over 100 English settlers set sail, carrying with them the hope of a new beginning. Chapter 2. The colonists and their fragile HP. Among the settlers was John White, appointed governor of the colony. Traveling with families, women, and children, this colony was meant to last, not merely survive. Shortly after arrival, White's daughter gave birth to a baby girl named Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the New World. But hope quickly gave way to hardship. Food was scarce. Crops struggled. Relations with Native American tribes were tense and unpredictable. The colony depended heavily on trade with local tribes, and when trust weakened, survival became uncertain. Chapter 3. The fateful decision to his conditions worsened. The settlers faced an impossible choice. Without new supplies, they would not survive. John White agreed to return to England to gather food, tools, and reinforcements. It was a heartbreaking decision. He was leaving behind his family and an entire community depending on his return. Before leaving, White and the colonists agreed on a plan. If the colony had to relocate, they would carve a message indicating where they had gone. If danger forced them to flee, they would carve a cross. With that promise in place, White sailed away in 1587, believing he would return within months. Chapter 4. War, delay, and 3 lost. Whereas fate had other plans. England soon found itself under threat from Spain. The Spanish Armada loomed, and every available ship was seized for war. John White was trapped. He pleaded, negotiated, and waited, but 3 long years passed before he could finally return to Roanoke. By the time he sailed back in 1590, the colony had been alone for far longer than anyone intended. Chapter 5. The Silent Island. When White arrived at Roanoke Island, he was met with a nightmare. The settlement was completely deserted. Homes had been carefully dismantled. Tools and valuables were gone. Nature had begun reclaiming the land. There were no bodies, no graves, no signs of violence. Only one word. Chapter 6. The message carved carved into a wooden post was a single word: Croatoan. Nearby, the letters CRO were etched into a tree. There was no cross, no sign of distress. Croatoan was the name of a nearby island and a friendly Native American tribe. To John White, the meaning seemed clear. The settlers had relocated. They were alive. They had chosen to leave. But when White attempted to sail to Croatoan, a violent storm destroyed the ship's anchor. With no safe way forward, the crew refused to continue. White was forced to return to England, never to see the New World again. Chapter 7. Theories begin. Did they assimilate? One of the strongest theories is assimilation. Over time, the colonists may have joined the Croatoan people, intermarried, and lost their English identity. Later reports described Native Americans with grey eyes and European features. Some tribes claimed ancestors who could read English. Yet no physical evidence has ever conclusively confirmed this theory. Chapter 8. Starvation, disease, and nature's trearing evidence suggests a severe drought struck the region during the colony's disappearance. Crops may have failed. Hunger may have forced the settlers to scatter inland in search of food. Disease, exposure, and isolation could have quietly erased the colony, leaving behind no clear trace. Chapter 9. Darker purpose. Some believe the settlers were attacked by hostile tribes. Others suggest they attempted to escape by sea and were lost to the ocean. However, The lack of battle damage or remains makes these theories difficult to prove. Each explanation answers some questions, but leaves others unanswered. Chapter 10. False clues and controversial events in the 1930s. Mysterious stones appeared claiming to tell the fate of Virginia Dare. Most were proven to be forgeries, though one remains disputed. Archaeological digs have uncovered European artifacts, but none definitively linked to the Lost Colony. The evidence continues to tease, never confirming, never denying. Chapter 11. WHY the mystery ENDURES Roanoke is not just a historical puzzle. It is a reminder of how fragile early exploration was, how easily lives could vanish without record, and how history does not always give us closure. More than 4 centuries later, the fate of 115 men, women, and children remains unknown. Epilogue. A question lost here. So what really happened to the Lost Colony of Roanoke? Did they survive among the Croatoan? Did they fade quietly into history? Or does the truth still lie buried, waiting to be uncovered? If you enjoyed deep dives into forgotten history and unsolved mysteries, subscribe to Echoes of Time. Because some stories don't end, they echo.